In this video, we're going to give an overview on MEXC's layout, how to place regular spot trades, EFT trades, and also futures. We will be transferring funds from our spot account to our futures account. First, before we get started, right now, make a MEXC account with the Crypto Revolution MEXC link in the description. This will give you access to up to $9,100 in bonuses and reduced trading fees. When signing up for MEXC, it's recommended to use the email provider, either Outlook or Gmail. This is MEXC Global's homepage, and you can see here, you can go to Market and buy crypto. Again, once you're on this page, you can't break it. So go ahead and click whatever you like and see what it does. And now we're going to show you how to deposit money into your account. So you just come over here to Wallets, you go to Overview. Now go ahead and click on Deposit. And then you can do the drop down right here to show different things to deposit. I went ahead and deposited USDT into this account that I'm going to be doing videos on. And then we're going to come over here to Network. And then we're going to do the Tron network, which is TRC20. This one has the lowest fees. And then it's going to give you your deposit address. So by clicking on this little copy icon, it's going to copy it to your clipboard. And then, of course, you just go to your other exchange. And from your other exchange, you're going to do withdrawal, put in this USDT using the network of TRC20 into your withdrawal address. So what that's doing, it's withdrawing it from your other exchange and depositing it into MEXC's account. So of course here, if we wanted to go to market, we can just click on market and it shows you all the information here as far as the markets go. Right now we are on spot. If you click futures, it'll show you futures. So here we have a bunch of different categories. If you come over here to zones, you can do a drop down and it breaks it down to DeFi, AI, NFTs, large cap, storage, and you can also search by EFTs. Now let's come back over here. Let's go to the regular spot. So we're going to come over here to spot, and come over here to spot right here. The overview on this, we do have the order book. We have the people who are selling. We have the people who are buying. We also have the coin name right here. This is for the graph. And then if you want to know about the token info, you can just click right here and it gives you some more information on this. Give you some basic information here. Now, as far as the chart goes, you have the original, but I always recommend using Tradingview because you have more tools. Then you also have the trading pairs. You have USDT, you have BTC, and so forth. And then same thing here. You can also come over here and go to your zones by clicking on the drop down menu, and you can click on, let's say you want to do DeFi. You can go to DeFi, and then it'll bring up everything that's in DeFi. You can go over here, clicking on change, so you can see the percentage change. Now, it's very important to read all this stuff. Let's say, for example, you click on this first one. It gives you some information. Read this, and then this will help you decide if you want to possibly enter a trade or not based on what you read. Right now, we are on the daily chart, and then we're going to go and switch this to Tradingview. Again, click on stuff, you can't break it. If you use your mouse wheel, you can go up and down on this part right here. So let's go to Tradingview. And now we have more tools. We have more tools, and if you want to condense it, all you do is click on this arrow right here, and it goes away. You want to expand it, just come over here and extend it. And you can also come over here to making it full screen. Now, what I like to do, let's go to make it full screen. Tools right on the left-hand side. So what we can do is we can extend this, and we can do our tools like we normally do to trade. Now, to get out of this, what I do is I just go hit the escape button on the keyboard, and let's see about another coin. So right now, what I want to look for is I want to look for link. So I'm going to come up here to the search, and right now it's showing you what is trending. So let's go to the link. You can either do the regular USDT, or you can do futures, or you can do 3X and 3Ls. So let's go ahead and just click on the regular one. So I was already looking at this one, and here I was using some of the tools that are over here. So once I was looking at it, it was right in this area. And of course, you can do regular trades. Now, this is the area where you have the people who are selling. You can only buy from people who are selling, and you can only sell to people who are buying. So even though the price says 6.631, our first person that's selling is 6.635. So if you were to put 6.633, which that's the price right now, you would not be buying anything. Your order will be in here under the order area, and it would be waiting for the price to come down for you to sell it. I'm sorry, for you to buy it. So what you have to do is you have to click on this. It automatically changes. And then let's just say we only want to buy 5 of them. So I can come over here and click 5, and it automatically tells me how much it's going to be. Or if I wanted to use a slider bar and I only wanted to say this much, I wanted to only spend, and I'm doing the price right here, I only want to spend $15. It would be about this much. Or what I can do is just type in 15. So there's 3 different ways you can do this. And then you just click buy. But of course, what we have to do is we have to make sure that we can buy this right now. It is 6.635. And so we can buy it. We can actually get it a little cheaper. This is the amount of link being sold at the moment. So right now, let's go ahead and put an order in. And let's go ahead and do it for this amount right here. And we're only going to do 5 of them. We're going to order 5. We're going to have it at this amount. And right now, because this goes up and down, I'm not going to get my order. So let's go ahead and click on buy. And it's just confirming. Now, if you don't want this every single time, you can click on no more reminders. But it's just telling me what it's doing. You know, I'm buying it at this price, this amount. And of course, this is the total. So I'm just going to hit confirm. And right now you can see the amount is 5. I don't have any filled yet. This is the total. And if I wanted to, I can cancel this. If I want to, I can cancel this. So let's go ahead and just cancel it. And now it's gone. So now let's go ahead. If I wanted this order, of course, I would have left it there. Price would have come down, possibly. Filled my order, and then I'd be in the trade. Now let's come over here to this. This is regular spot, and this is limit. You can do market order, and just hover over it, and it'll tell you exactly what market is. I always prefer doing limit order. That way I set my price, and I'm buying it at the price that I want it, as opposed to it buying it at the market price. Now we can also go to the EFTs from here, or we can also go to futures from here. So let's go ahead and do futures. And then on futures, of course, this is link. You can go and look at all the futures there are. You can also favorite. So let's say we wanted Bitcoin as a favorite. All we do is we hover over the star and click on it. This one is very popular at the moment. So we can click on this one as well. And then just give it a moment or two for it to go. And let's do one more. Let's do this one up here. Do this one. Let's do this one as well. All right, so these are now on our favorites. So if we go to favorites, they're listed right here. This right here is just saying that it's a USDT pair. If you come over here to this, it's a USD pair. And then of course, if you wanted to only look at layer 2s, you click on layer 2s, and then here are only the layer 2s. So let's just say the metaverse is really hot right now. It's trending. You can click on metaverse. Then you can also put these on your favorites as well. Now, I'm not showing you in this video on actually how to trade futures, but I'm just showing you the overall. Same thing, we have the order book here. We have your isolated. You always want to make sure it's isolated. Now, if you do not know how to trade regular spot, if you are not very, very successful with regular spot, I do not recommend you using futures, because as fast as you can make money in futures, you can also lose it. So if you are not a very successful trader in regular spot trades, don't do futures. Don't worry, your time will come. So you always make sure that it's isolated. You never want to select cross. And you can read this to understand why, but it's only isolated if you do decide to use futures. Then as far as leverage, it is extremely risky to go with high leverage. The higher leverage you go, of course, the more money you can make. And with that being said, the higher leverage you go, the faster you can lose money. So what I like to do is good 3x to maybe 5x. Sometimes, because I know how to trade futures, I'll trade higher leverage. But for right now, if you find a coin that is not offered as a short, what I would recommend is doing a 1 or possibly a 2x leverage. And when the price comes down, let's just say 5-10%, if you use 2x leverage, now it went down 10-20%, and that will be your profit. I do not recommend anything over 5x leverage, especially for beginners. Trading with 1x leverage, if you're going to short the coin, is perfect. 2x, possibly 3x is also really good, but please do not trade over that. So for this one, we're going to go ahead and do just a 3x leverage. We're going to go ahead and confirm this. So now you can see this is isolated, and here now we don't have any money in our account. So what we're going to do is we're going to transfer money. We're going to click on this, and we do have from our spot to our futures. And here is our money that we have. And the amount we want to transfer from our spot to our futures, let's just say we only want to transfer over $20. We're going to hit confirm. So now you can see available credit. We have $20. We're in isolated and only 3x leverage. And here's the area where we can buy from. And here's the area we sell to. So let's go ahead and click on this. So now as a recap, we do have this on isolated. We do have it 3x. You want to make sure this is on limit, because when it first starts you off, it has you on market. I prefer always to do limit. That way I actually can select my price. So when you can select your price, you make sure you're on limit. You come over here. These are the people you can buy from, and these are the people you can sell to. So if I want to sell, or if I want to buy at around this price, I just make sure to click on it. It automatically generates it in here for me. And this shows the amount of money that I now have into this futures account. And then now I can also move this slider, and this tells me how much I'm buying, or this is for a long, or how much I'm selling, which would be a short. So even though I don't have any of these coins, when you're shorting the coin, you're actually selling the coin. And again, Trip has a video on that explains this, and also the reason why these prices are different from what you're paying. So I want it to be around $10 that I'm going to be paying for this. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is go ahead and submit an order. So right now I'm going to have it at this price. I'm going to say buy long. I'm going to confirm it. I don't have a stop loss yet, but I'm going to confirm it. So now I do have an open position, and we're using 3x leverage. This shows your position. This shows your entry. This shows the estimated liquidation price. And this is when your $10 goes to zero. And again, this is just a quick overview on how and where all these buttons are at and what they mean. So based off of my entry, right now I'm up 12%. Now this is very tempting to put in several $100s or several $1,000. But again, this can go the opposite way very quick. So let's go and do a stop loss and take profit. So for my stop loss, let's come over here to our tools. I'm going to go long position. This is where we entered our trade. So for my stop loss, I'm going to set it right underneath this area. For my take profit, it's going to be right underneath this area. Now I just come over here to the take profit stop loss area. I'm going to go ahead and click on add. So for my take profit, so this is my take profit, and it's saying that it's 21%, which is roughly $2.24. Now, of course, whenever you're doing this at the very beginning, I strongly recommend just trying out with $10, maybe $20, $50 at the absolute max, but $10 is fine, and just get the hang of how it works. For the stop loss, we're going to put that in. For the stop loss, we're looking at 10%. So this is a 2-to-1 ratio, profit to loss. So if I do lose, it's about $1.16 that I'll be losing. And right here, it does show the liquidation price, and it gives you some more information here. Shows you the current price, where it's at, the last price, and we're going to go ahead and hit confirm. And then now we can see that we're almost here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move up my position. and then also move up my stop loss. So now that I've moved up my stop loss and my take profit area, now I can actually see, because right now I'm in profit. So if I do get stopped out, I'm in profit. And what you can do is you can come over here to this area right here. You can just click in this general section. Once you click here, it'll show your new position of your take profit and your stop loss. Come over here to the actions for the edit. And then now we can see that for our stop loss, since we did move it up, it is now going to be profit of about 7%. And here is the amount winnings. And then since we moved it up even further, for our take profit is about 28% for this amount of winnings. So this, it makes it really easy to move up your stop loss and also your take profit areas, depending on what the market is giving you. So right now we are up about 17% with our unrealized profit of about $1.50. So now it is coming down. We got stopped out and our order got filled. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the next video. And of course, make a MEXC account with the Crypto Revolution MEXC link in the description. This is going to give you access to up to $9,100 in bonuses and reduced trading fees.